sure they hear us from Oceanside, beyond the border, okay? Let's make some noise, Labor Day! My name is Irving, and I'm so proud to stand before you all as president of SEIU Local 221, representing labor in the House. Are unions in the House today? Is community in the House today? Now, is labor part of the community? So we're all in this together, right? All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started today. Yes, we are definitely here to free Palestine. Let's make some noise. We want to start today with the land blessing from Councilwoman Amaya Hill of Posta to give us our Kumeyaay Land Blessing. Amaya, please join us to the stage and let's give it up and make some noise for Amaya. Excuse me, forgive me, Councilwoman Amaya Hill. Let's give it up.
Good morning, everybody. Hauka La Posta Makupai. I'm going to fix this a little bit. Hauka La Posta Makupai, Nathat James Potts Hill, Namal Lahunt Caroline Mendoza, Nyan Nasich Amaya Hill. Hello, good morning, everybody. I come to you today from La Posta Indian Reservation. My father is James Potts Hill, and my grandmother is Lahunt Caroline Mendoza. My name is Amaya Grace Hill, and I am a councilwoman from La Posta Vanna Mission Indians. Thank you guys for having us. I've come here today to pray and pay homage to the Kumeyaay people who have stewarded this land for time immemorial. But first I want to thank all the organizers and for you guys, all the community members, for coming out here today. Your hard work, your dedication, and your empathy made today happen, and they make me hopeful for the future generations to come who will care for our beautiful San Diego. Thank you guys. We stand upon the land that has been the home of the Kumeyaay people for time immemorial. This land has nourished, healed, and protected the Kumeyaay people to the present day. There is no two separate words for land and body. We are intertwined with the soil beneath us. So now in prayer, I ask and I thank you, Grandfather, for the safe travels for the people here today, and that we open our hearts and our minds to each other, and that we have the strength and the endurance to align our actions with our ideals, and that we do right not just by our fellow man, but for the generations to come. And Yashash Yahan. Thank you guys, my heart is good.
Thank you, Councilwoman Amaya Hill. Let's give it up for Councilwoman. Next, we want to invite to the stage Father Brad from Our Lady of Guadalupe. Father Brad, please join us on stage. Let's hear it for Father Brad.
Good morning, everybody. So I come here today just to start us with a prayer. And I'm grateful to be here with you all from Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish in Barrio Logan. And in the Christian tradition, we trust and we believe that Jesus spent most of his life as a worker.
And he was a Palestinian!
Before the things that we read so much about Jesus' life, he spent countless years working, countless years seeking a dignified life for him and his family. And I want to just open us up with prayer today and pray that God blesses us here. Pray that God blesses all workers on this Labor Day. We pray that God blesses our families, our dreams. We just pray in a special way that God brings justice to any place in the world in need of justice, in need of peace. We lift up, God, all the hopes that we have in our hearts today. Bless our gathering. Give us strength as we go forward in our struggles. And help us, God, to feel the presence of community, and may that propel us forward. And we pray this in the many names of God. Amen.
right, thank you so much, Father Brad. Next, I want to call to the stage one of my union brothers who I get to be in this fight with day in and day out, someone I have so much love and respect for. Let's hear it for Christian Ramirez, Vice President of SEIU, USWW.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning. Good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning. The labor movement is strong and it's alive. And just look around you. You look beautiful today. And we have to be beautiful and we have to be bold because our task is a hard one. Our task is to defeat the fascists who are taking over our country. And we will take it over with love. And we'll take it over with beauty. Because what they are proposing is dangerous, it's ugly, and it's terrifying. They want to take us back to the time in which they could exploit our labor mercilessly. They want to take us back to the dark days in which they could rule over us without any representation. But we're not going back to those days, brothers and sisters. Today, in our country, as we speak, hundreds and thousands of immigrant families are living under terror. The same folks that will clean after us here today, the same folks that clean this building behind me, the same folks that put food on our tables, those are the folks who are being terrorized today by the Trump administration. With our tax dollars. The same money they're taking away from workers to pay for our health care, to ensure that workers are able to make ends meet. That money, they're giving it to their rich billionaire friends, and they're using it to fund a terrorizing campaign of deportations and disappearances. But brothers and sisters, we must fight this with love. And today we must stand on the side of love and on the side of solidarity. That doesn't mean that we're weak. Because love is strong. Because we have demonstrated time and time again that when workers come together, we change history. And today our task is exactly to do that, to change history. There was a time in which the people that ruled this country believed that they could exploit black workers forever, and black workers said enough and rebelled. And we stand on the shoulders of those courageous folks who took a stand and rebelled against slavery. There was a time in which, in this state, farm workers could be exploited from sun up to sundown with no union, with no water breaks, holding a small little stick to cut weeds. And Cesar Chavez and Filipino leaders came together and said enough. And we changed the course of history. There was a time in which janitors could be exploited and deported and targeted in the luxury buildings of downtown LA, in the luxury buildings here of San Diego, and immigrant workers from Central America and Mexico said enough, and they took a stand and they formed a union. So the day is coming, brothers and sisters, and the history books will remember. And maybe our children or our grandchildren will ask us one day, where were you when our country was under the rule of the fascists? And you will proudly say, you were on the right side of history. And you will proudly say that you stood with workers. That's right. So I want you to turn to the left. I want you to turn to the right and see each other in each of you. That's what it's going to take. I just want to say a few words in Spanish. Hermanos y hermanas, sobre todo a las familias inmigrantes, vivimos bajo un estado de terror que nos está destruyendo en nuestras comunidades, pero no nos vamos a rendir. Vamos a luchar, seguiremos luchando y vamos a ganar. No estamos solos. No estamos solos y vamos a ganar. We are not alone and we will win. And they're all saying this, brothers and sisters. We are not alone and we will win. Let me hear in the back. We will win. 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 We will win.
Let's hear it from my brother, Christian Ramirez. And thank you for bringing us through that history lesson, but also bringing us to the present of where we are and where we're going in this movement. And we're gonna win, right, Christian? We're gonna win, everybody? All right. So I want to bring up one of our Congress members, Sara Jacobs. Let's give it up for Sara Jacobs.
Hi, everybody. I'm Congresswoman Sara Jacobs, and I am so happy to be here with you all. Happy Labor Day. So I have a question. How many of you are feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, angry, more synonyms? Well, here's the thing. You feel that way because they want us to feel that way. They want us to feel like what they're doing is inevitable. They want us to feel that it's inevitable that we are going to take food and healthcare away from babies in order to pay for tax cuts for the wealthy. They want us to feel like it's inevitable that 1 in 4 San Diegans live on the verge of homelessness. They want to make us feel like it's inevitable that a president can call up a governor and say, find me 5 more congressional seats. They want to make us feel like all of this is inevitable, but here's the thing. It isn't. Because we know what to do. We've seen in other countries when they've had experiences of democratic backsliding like we are experiencing here today, that when we are able to build a broad-based pro-democracy movement like what we see here today, like unions have led time and time again in this country and others, we have a better than even chance of getting a better democracy on the other side. And let's be clear, this is key. It's about getting a better democracy on the other side because it's not enough to go back to the status quo. The status quo meant that 12% of California kids who were eligible for the child care assistance that our state provides were actually getting it. 12%! The status quo wasn't working, and one of the best ways that we can make sure we're building a better democracy is by taxing the rich, right? Now here's the thing. I know a bunch of people are going to come up here and tell you we should tax the rich. Here's what's different about me. My grandfather started a Fortune 500 company, so when I tell you we need to tax the rich more, I am literally saying we need to tax families like mine more. Because there is no resource scarcity problem in this country. We have enough resources to make sure that every kid has the health care they need, every kid has the child care they need, every family has the housing they need. We just need to mobilize it. So when you feel that overwhelm and that fear and that anger, I want you to shake it off with me and remember that we are not powerless. And in fact, here in California, we have something we can do. We have one of the best ways that we can push back against the Trump administration and all the horrible things that they're doing. And you know what that is? That's voting yes on Prop 50 on November 4th. Because we are not going to take this laying down. We're going to make sure that California values are represented in Washington, D.C. We are going to fight fire with fire. And if we can't all play by the same good rules, which I wish we could, we're at least all going to play by the same rules. So let's go, San Diego. We got 2 months. We're going to pass Prop 50. We're going to make sure our voices are heard in Washington, D.C., and we're going to build a better democracy because we don't have to settle for the way things have always been done. And with all of your help, we don't have to. Thank you all so much.
Yes on 50. 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 here when it comes to our democracy. Next, I want to invite Rolf Hansen, one of our Weston employees, who is going to address us on some workers' rights. Rolf, I don't see you, but I know you're here. There he is. Let's give it up for Rolf.
All right, good morning, everyone. How we doing on Labor Day today? Where are my local 30 folks? Where are they? Let's hear it. All righty, good morning, everyone. My name is Rolf Hansen. I'll keep it quick. I work at the San Diego Weston Gas Lamp, and I know which side I'm on. I'm with the workers. Tourism is the second largest economic engine in our region. And even though we create billions of dollars in profits for the owners of our hotels, we are often left behind. Many of my coworkers struggle to live here, not knowing how they're going to pay their rent or buy groceries or even buy a bus pass. We want our fair share so that we don't have to work 2 full-time jobs to survive. On September 16th, there will be a city council hearing to create a $25 minimum wage for hotel and entertainment workers. We all urge you to come out and support it. One job should be enough, and thank you for coming out today to celebrate workers. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rolf. It's nothing like hearing from workers, right? All right, and we have another one that we are going to bring up. We are going to bring up Diane Silverio Thrush from UFCW. Let's give it up for Diane.
I'm so short. Hi, my name is Diane Silverio Thrush, and I am here representing UFCW, but also all the unions are my brothers and sisters, and we need to work for better contracts. Right now, I personally work for Kaiser Permanente, and we are in a battle with Kaiser Permanente that they don't feel like what we do matters, and patient care doesn't matter. What they are worried about is how much money they can make. And I'm there every day doing my job, doing a great job, and supporting our communities and supporting the people and patients, and I would like to feel supported, and I'm just not feeling the love. So thank you all for coming out and supporting all of our unions and UFCW, and let's get a good contract. Thank you.
All right, so I want to invite one of our newest elected officials here in San Diego County. You all voted for her for District 1 County Board of Supervisors. And we are so excited to have her address everyone. Let's give it up for Supervisor Paloma Aguirre.
How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I can hear you. My name is Paloma Aguirre. I am proud to be the new District 1 Supervisor. Thanks to all of your support. I'm also the proud daughter of Mexican immigrants who waited tables for a living. It is because of the labor movement that we have today off. It's because of the labor movement that we have the 40-hour work week and benefits. And it's because of the labor movement that we're going to save democracy. I am proud to have voted with my colleagues here at the County Board of Supervisors to change the reserves policies, because guess what? We have so much money in those reserves that have been saved and built on the backs of the working class like all of you. And to that we say no more. That money needs to go back into our communities to make up for all the cuts that are being caused by Trump and his cronies in Congress. It is so callous and so cruel that our
government programs that we pay our taxpayer dollars into are for Medicaid, for CalFresh, to feed our children, to give our people health care, to keep a roof over our heads, are being swept from under our feet, to give tax breaks for the billionaires, and to fund ICE for their cruel ICE raids. To that we say, hell no! Hell no! Hell no, not on our watch. So I stand today in solidarity with all of you, my brothers and sisters, our janitors, our building trades, our hospitality industry workers, our sound folks, IATSE, our SEIU brothers and sisters, and everybody in between. Because together, when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. That's right. Thank you.
All right, folks. So again, we are here today because we are calling the question, whose side are you on? Are you on the side of billionaires and corporations? Or are we on the side of the people? Are we on the side of folks who exploit us for our labor? Or are we for the people who ensure our communities have the things that they want and need? We are on the side of people and we are calling the question. Now let me ask you this. Do you all think that one day these billionaires and corporations and employers just woke up and decided to be generous to working people? And have things like weekends, 8-hour days, insurance, child labor laws, things like that. You think they just woke up one day and was like, oh, I think we're gonna be nice today and we're gonna do that? That's not a thing, right? Everything that we have is because of what we fought for. We fought for the right to strike. We fought for the right for collective bargaining. We fought for the ability to come together and advocate for ourselves as workers and as people. And today we are declaring that we are putting people over billionaires. If there is one thing that being a part of labor and unions have taught me, it is that we have to fight to get what we want, and we have to fight to keep what we have. And those words could not be more true than they are today. Are we ready to fight to get what we want? Are we ready to fight to keep what we have? All right, I think this is a group that's ready to march. How about you all? All right, so we are gonna turn it over. Everyone, we are going to be marching in this direction towards the Weston gas lamp. So let's get going and let's make sure that the people know that we are here all throughout our region. Can we do that? Yeah.